So this is something that I suffer from for a very long time, and I think I'm not the only one to pass through this or have been passing through this. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl, call me Francie, and today I want to talk about overcoming self-doubt. And I feel like I'm not the only one going through this. There are a lot of us going through this, and this is actually a big issue, because when you have self-doubt, you don't have confidence in yourself, and it becomes like a very big issue. So for me, like, self-doubt is that nagging in your head that is like telling you that you're not good enough, giving you all those negative thoughts, like you don't feel you're good enough. You can be in a surrounding, you don't feel you're worthy to be in that surrounding, and that is a big issue, because when you have that, no matter what you have in your life, no matter what you achieve, you always feel like you're not worthy to achieve all those things. And it happens to me, guys. It has been happening to me, and this is me like trying to tell myself, or trying to give you tips, or giving us tips on how to like improve our lives. I just lie on the bed crying myself to sleep. And one thing with that is, when you get so absorbed with this self-doubt, when you get so absorbed believing that you're not good enough, you will start unconsciously enjoying that state that you are. And I just had to realize that this is not what I want for myself, and I just wanted to improve in myself, because it's not good. And when you have self-doubt, it makes you not to actually achieve the kind of things that you actually want to achieve. Let's start by identifying what is self-doubt. Self-doubt are those tiny things in your head that keeps telling you you're not good enough, keeps telling you that even if, like, maybe it has been how many years ago you've made some mistakes, and it still keep haunting you. You feel like you're stuck in that mistake, or should I say in that guilt, and it's not making you to move forward, and you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. So I have tips to help I and you to recognize this self-doubt and help us improve in it. So number one is recognizing the self-doubt and knowing why you have this negative thoughts. That's like recognizing and challenging the negative thoughts you have in your head. First of all, when you're having negative thoughts, you have to actually ask yourself, am I having these negative thoughts in my head because maybe there's some area of my life that it's actually true that I am not actually progressing, or is it that I'm having anxieties of this stuff, that is why I'm actually not having rest of mind? So you have to actually, like, this is like self-awareness, another way to know why you're having these negative thoughts in your head. And when you now recognize this stuff, that is actually where you can actually know, okay, how can I tackle this thing? You get me? And the next tip, after recognizing why you have these negative thoughts, the next tip is for you to practice self-compassion. Practicing self-compassion is another way of trying to manifest, or should I say, having words of affirmation, being like giving yourself grace and knowing that you're a human being. You have literally not been to this world before. If you're in your 20s, you haven't been to your 20s before. If you're in your 30s too, you haven't been in your 30s before. So literally everything or any stage of your life is literally the first time. So I know that, yeah, you make mistakes, I don't care about the mistakes you make, but when you think of all this stuff, you feel like your world has ended, and you just soak yourself in the bed crying. No, you have to give yourself grace. You have to know that this is actually like my first time doing this, and I'm trying to be better. You have to pick yourself up, tell yourself like, yes, I'm amazing, I am beautiful. Practice self-compassion, treat yourself nicely, carry yourself like you matter, like an egg. You don't need to treat yourself like you're shit, always crying every time. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay, like, let's say for instance, just think of any successful person that you know that actually are self-made. that made it themselves, that started from the scratch to make it. So you want to tell me that those people, like, they had no challenges, there was no time, they were so down, and they just felt like, oh, everything, like, I should just give up on everything. Yes, everybody do have those challenges, but they still got up. They were still giving themselves grace. They told themselves, okay, I need to do this because I deserve this, and that is why they are where they are now. So imagine if you don't give yourself grace, you're just there crying, suckling up, and like nobody is coming to save you. You just have to, like, know that you matter. Love yourself, because if you don't practice self-compassion, if you don't love yourself, you won't actually know how to receive love from another person. So that is it. And the next one is focusing on your strength. I know a lot of people like to focus on their weakness. Me too. I like to focus on my weakness. Like, I don't know, like, I do that a lot. But I just had to realize that if I just look back at my life, there's some things that I would have done if only I focused on the things that I really know how to do. If only I focused on the things that I like, that I am actually good at, maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. So you actually have to, like, focus on the things that I'm good at these things, and leave the other ones that you're not good at. You don't have to be focusing on your weakness. Focus on your strengths. I am good in this. I am good in this. I am good in this. Those are the things that you should focus on, not the ones that, oh, I'm not good in this. I'm not good in this. And the next thing is taking action. So, I really need this tip. This one, taking action. I think I really need to, like, take it, because it's something that I struggle so much with. Sometimes I like to, like, stay and just complain. It feels like I enjoy complaining. It feels like I enjoy just talking about my life and everything. I just need to start taking actions. I need to stop complaining and taking actions. Do you get? You don't need to, like, stay there. You complain today, oh, I don't like this tomorrow. You complain, I don't like this today. I don't like this tomorrow. I don't like this today. And you're not taking actions. Then how are things going to actually improve in your life when you're just always complaining, always acting like the victim? Everybody is literally going through things. I feel like we should actually stop feeling like we're going through the worst things. I understand that it's our emotions and we feel like we are going through the craziest things, but people are actually going through the craziest things and they are not suckling up in them. They are still picking themselves up, taking actions and getting the work done. And that's just what we have to do, guys. We really have to, like, take actions and things, because we crying every time is not going to help us. That there are people that actually single-handedly, like, do things for themselves and they still come out great. Do you get? Because you feel like, yes, you're there comparing yourself with other people and you feel like, oh, I'm not going to make it like them. There are people that are single-handedly making things happen for themselves. And you don't even know. That's the thing. When you see them, you feel like, oh, they are made, but you don't actually know how, like, the growth, the foundation, how they came to be who they are, that you actually admire. Just pick up yourself, take actions, please. Take actions. It's better for you to take actions, like clean up your tears, take actions and do things, and in 5 years to come, 10 years to come, you're reaping the fruits of your labor, you're reaping the fruits of your tears, than just there suckling up, tearing up, blaming yourself, being the victim, beating yourself up, and in 5 years to come, 10 years to come, you wake up and you still see yourself still in that state. Nothing has changed and it doesn't make sense. Then what are you going to say when that time comes? Then you end up blaming, because you can't even blame anybody because it's you, but you want to blame people just to feel good about yourself. And the last one I want to talk about is seeking support, talking to people. I For me, for instance, then I used to believe like I don't need anybody in my life, like it's just me, what do I even need people for? And then I could remember my parents, like when they want to go out, they'll be like, you don't want to go out, every time you're always inside. Because I don't know, somehow it's as if like I just didn't like people. But now at this age, I just like realize that you actually need people, in as much as you don't want to hear it, in as much as, oh, I don't like to associate with people. You need people, you need support, and it necessarily doesn't have to be financial support. There are other values that people have to give to you, not necessarily financial support. So you just have to like surround yourself. And when you're, I feel like again, when you're intentional about the people around you, then you don't have anything to be worried about. So you need to surround yourself with people that encourages you, people that call you, people that care about you, people you can call and you tell them, oh, this is how I feel, this is what is actually going on with me, and they could actually understand and not try to like make it all about themselves, or make it feel like your feelings are not valid enough. So you need to surround yourself with people that actually matter, so you could actually get the right support that you actually want. So guys, in conclusion to what I was literally saying, this self-doubt we're talking about, it's a work in progress. It's something that it's not something you magically come out of. It's not something you magically achieve. It doesn't have a destination. It's gradually, it's a process. You get me? With the right support, with the right routine, I believe we could actually do this. I believe we could actually overcome this. I believe that we could actually have the self-confidence that we need. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you in my next content. Bye.